face, but they plot in the dark. Try to sell you false dreams, but I see who they are. Whispers in the room, but I move with the truth. I can't be fooled, I've got the proof. Every mask gon' slip, every trick gon' fade. You can't dim my light, I was born unafraid. I'm exposing tactics, I see through the static. Awareness is my weapon, and I make it automatic. No more lies, no disguise, I rise through the madness, meets the pork and the light. No room for the fuck.
Did it glitch?
No, it's just I'm trying to get this one video up. Give me 1 sec, please.
Okay, I love that intro.
Oh, there we go.
Doing. Sometimes we just had to abruptly.
Can you all hear that?
I can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave situations for our better health mentally, and then those situations that we found ourselves into were not.
Okay, this is Tracy. Her name's Tracy New Hopes, I think. She's on TikTok. She's a kind of a I wouldn't say a scammer, but she definitely asks for donations constantly. And I'm going to put together a video, a short or something, kind of explaining more about her. She has a
kind of a dry beggar.
Yeah, she does that a lot, exactly. And she always has that smile, but behind it, just something is up. You know what I mean? Just by the way you can just sense it, feel it. Yeah. I'll let you watch some of the video.
A better health either, and it seemed like one thing after another thing. Many people have fallen into the trap of Treasure Island and being obsessed with the different distraction booths going on our journey. They're put there for a reason, to see how dedicated you are to the path you're walking. Are there things that will pull you off that path? Is your faith in you? Is your faith in the unseen? Is your faith in others? Will you just jump aboard because somebody talks crap about someone else? Will you stand up whenever it's the righteous thing to do because that person never deserved it? When you see the innocent and the vulnerable being pushed down, are you going to jump on board and push them down? Are you going to reach out your hand and lift them up? Are you going to give them a safe space in your energy, or are you going to be the tyrant? Are you going to carry on the generational curses that you have learned from the others in the path that you have already walked? Or else you would not have the information to be this way. Why? Because it is taught information. You are not naturally like that. Even if it was life that held you down, if it was the struggle of having to survive, you cannot turn around and inflict it on somebody else. Do not become them. Fight through it. You are stronger than it. It is a representation of everything you do not want to be. So don't be it. Don't jump on board. I love you, Sonia. I hope you have a really profitable day at your work. Now there's another rooster getting upset. Maybe that was the exclamation point on don't be a bully. Treat people how you wish that you had been treated, not the way you got treated. The way you got treated was to show you it doesn't feel good if it's you or them. Yep. All right, guys, I love y'all. If you want to donate, you can go to my bio on my profile. First, you might need to follow me. Go up there and click that heart me. Maybe even send a rose or two to show your appreciation for the entertainment I've brought you. Maybe even a little bit of enlightenment or knowledge. Even if not, have a beautiful day, because I'm smiling your way. Yeah, I'm 51 and we're already there. I don't know if you have to go through menopause to pray to be better. I think you have to reflect on the person you were and how you reacted in different situations. You remember those times where you go, man, I wish I had done it this way, or something like that. You have to really internalize that to do that the next time. That's going to be your goal of how you're going to do that the next time. It's not all your mood swings, but since we are ladies, we are definitely entangled with all of the energetic we're going to call it a current. So, like the ocean has a tide that comes in and out. Right now, there are things that are in the atmosphere that aren't normally in the atmosphere. And so, there's a tide, a pool, like the moon does for the high tides and the low tides. So, does these things entering any geomagnetic pool of atmosphere. Well, then maybe that's because you should have time right now to pull back and reflect that with yourself. Like, have those deep conversations with yourself. Don't let people tell you that having a deep conversation to get to understand why and what is going on is wrong. You can speak to yourself, and that is speaking to your higher spirit. Work it over. If you're going through it, you know exactly how you feel, right? Work it over. If you have somebody that already went through it, and they kind of, you can have a repertoire with them, and go ahead and work it over with them, and they'll give you those little key tidbits of information that'll start your processing. And that's why they call it going down the rabbit hole. It's a spark that happens. The entire conversation may not ring true to you, but if you go home and you're doing dishes and something keeps coming up that was said in that conversation, that's what you need to pay attention to. It's that part that is standing out for you. So it's standing out as this is a golden key. If it's a harmful thing, then you need to work through that part of it. Why not? Why I would not follow this line of advice? Why this line cannot be brought to me from a higher existence? It would be having to have come from a lower existence. Thinking that thought lowers my vibration. I have a vibrant glow that comes up. It's a feeling that kind of pulses, and it's a vibration that comes up because I choose to stay in that state. So whenever I'm thinking through these processes, if that thought keeps my vibration going up or brings it up even more, that's a thought I know that I should be on track with. Now, if it's lowering my vibration, it's in my field, or it's a thought that is trying to lead me off in another direction, I'll feel that vibration come down, and it will go below my heart. And however far that goes down is warnings, like, this is the bell, this is your alarm, these are your discernments. So it's practicing that. Do I feel that going up, or do I feel that coming down? Has a warning bell gone off about a red flag? Like, we've been through this before. I've been through this depth before. I came out of this depth before, and we're not going back, baby. I'm only visiting here. Is it something you need to call out that's going on around you that is just entirely wrong? Or is it your opinion that it's wrong? Is it inflicting harm on an innocent or a victim that does not deserve this? There are different levels of this discernment that we start to go through. Hi, Melanie. I was offered to go to the spring today, which I really feel like I should. But then again, I'm feeling a little guilty about not getting a whole lot done here because I was resting after I got here. I was getting to know my family and the schedules that go on and where I could help out. And, we missed each other after being apart for so long. Hi, Joe. I know, but sleeping on this bed, on this floor, and it keeps separating every day. I've got to find a solution to it too. So it's a juggling act about what to do each day and do the right thing and stay on the path. There's always a tomorrow, but if I don't get something done today, then I just told you I had a resting period since I've been here, and we're just now getting moving on this. Can't be resting every day. I've got to get some things taken care of. I'm still going through everything that I left over at that camper too, so I can see if I can wash it off and be able to bring it in this new space safely enough. A lot of things are having to be thrown away. There's a lot of mold over there in that camper growing on stuff. So I'm washing it really thoroughly before I bring it over here. If it can't be washed, then I'm just throwing it in the burn pile. Yep. I didn't expect to come back and have this much stuff left. I thought by now that they would have cleaned that out and torn it down or something, but it's still there. So that's cool. I can recover some things I thought I'd lost.
Hey, Daniel, thanks for being here. Bradley, appreciate you all. Did Jens get anything from this yet? Anything at all?
I thought she was younger.
No,
I
she's
only
50.
watched one clip of her.
Yeah, they just started like covering her. But she just started
Mm,
recently asking for donations more, and she's
donations.
getting more aggressive, kind of sort of with it. And
Wow.
yeah, I know Mickey Mouse Fan Exposes has her on her channel as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you wanted to check out
Yeah.
any more of her
See, that's what
videos.
I like is the new ones that I haven't seen.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse wasn't going to cover her, but then she decided it was time.
Well, I'm glad you're
Literally.
covering.
We'll get back into the video. I'll teach you all about her, Kimmy. No worries. Brett, Wondering Scorpio says, I kind of agree with her in the, treat others with respect and love, but not for my own gain or purpose. Yeah, I do agree with that part
Yeah.
too. Yeah, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And make my space feel comfortable to me. That's important to me after this living in a backpack and a suitcase and not having any place to call my own, no expression of self, um, bare minimum of anything that you could live with and own. I found it very difficult. I would not ever wish that on anybody to have to carry what you own on your back for your life. I know that there are people that enjoy it, and I'm not saying you're not allowed to, but I'm saying that if somebody didn't choose that, I wouldn't wish it on them. It's a very tough life. So if you see somebody out there carrying a backpack, I don't care what you think they're doing on the side, they are living through a very tough life.
Well, that's sometimes the problem. The things they're doing on the side, that's how they end up homeless. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, I agree with what she's saying to a point, but some of them, that's how they end up where they're at.
Exactly.
Very tough. And maybe that spark of hope is what they need to get them through that day. Yep. I think we're here to ignite that hope in others. I think they're here to figure out that they don't need the escape route and that they are the ones that are already at the gate. They just have to choose to go that direction and stop seeing the distraction booths here in Treasure Island. If you don't know what Treasure Island is, it's the island in Peter Pan. And remember, they come out turned into donkeys and stuff. So they make themselves jackasses for falling for all the different booths that they kept going to that kept giving them quick dopamine releases and lost their way in it and came out going, what happened? And yet they could just look back and see exactly what happened. All right. I love you guys. Probably enough wisdom for one day. If you have any questions about what my social media content creation is for, I have 3 years of back videos and things for you to see. I've been working on this platform for 3 years. This is my creation. How do you like it now? This is what I've invested all of my time into because it worked around the timings that I needed to rest my back and to do survival mode and live while I was on the go. So you're looking at what I invested my time and effort and energy into. It's bringing wisdom to others about this life of living on the road and homeless. Yep. And now we're moving on up to the van side. We're fixing up a van so that we have a house and we're no longer in a backpack or rolling suitcase, whichever video you go and look at. I've tried it both ways. It was not for me. It is definitely the hardest way I've experienced on the road. And I have very much appreciation and a newfound viewpoint from those that live like that with a backpack or carrying everything they own. And every chance that you go in a store that makes you leave your bag outside, you chance the weight of a scale of if somebody's going to throw your bag in the back of their pickup to be a jerk or not, and if you need that item inside that store enough. A lot of that times that has to do with our best friend being out there too, and because stores will put their foot down and scream about your pet being in there, and it's kind of a catch-22. They have a choice of being that much of a butthead, but they don't have to have a choice about health code regulations and stuff and getting shut down also. So it's like one layer on top of another layer. We're going to peel back that onion and show everybody what the real is out here, and that it's not as easy and a glamorous vacation like a lot of people like to think about glamorizing this lifestyle. A lot of people out here are on their last spark of hope, and if we don't get up in there and fan up some hope that they can see is walking this earth, then they're going to give up hope, and we don't want that. That's to a detriment. We don't want to do to a detriment. Y'all know me, unless it's deserving. And then yeah, you got to have the both. Yep. Sorry. Welcome to the Queen of Hearts. Your heart's going to go both ways, whether you're protecting or you're trying to spread hope and love. You have to wield both of that double-edged sword. You can't get rid of half of it. You can be half as sharp, aren't you? Okay, so we're working on the van today. I have been on live for a minute now. I have to clean off every one of the window seals here before I can build in a bed frame. I don't know if I'm getting to the bed frame today, but I'm going to work on cleaning up this wall, getting the things off of it, probably pulling these down and replacing it so that it's brighter material. I found a little bit of white material that's got little blue flowers on it. My daughter had gotten, so we're going to see if I can't do something with that. I'm more nervous than anything about building the bed while the van is at an angle, and that I can't use a leveler that way. So it's going to be more like the level spots are going to be like the window, the bottom of the window sill. And the van itself, the floor is rippled. So that's not going to be a very good level spot either to go with. So I'm kind of like stressing it just a little bit that I won't get it level and I'll be sliding out of the bed I built. I have a stove in here. It's down here. I think I'm going to find a strap that goes from this side to the other side there to hold this in so it doesn't slide while I'm driving. And I've got this pan up here on top as a level writing surface for whenever the stove is off and I need to write in my journals and books. That's what I like to do is I write poetry, and I'm copying over a bunch of my journals to make them a book in my process of how I did this, and writing this information down that I'm trying to put out here in case like TikTok shuts me down. If you would like to join in my journey, I'm doing this all supported by the people and those that watch me believe in me. You get to know me, and then you believe in me, then that's who I am here with. If you're just new in here, I invite you to please go back and look at my videos before forming any judgments about things. I do want to be able to stay true to fighting for the people, and so I don't take the money that's offered to me with strings attached, because that's what we're against. We're trying to get the people's words and the people's voice and their stories heard about how the system could be improved, or how it has let them fall through the cracks, or things like that. We've got a lot of foster care children and stuff hitting the streets right now in adult life and trying to make their way in what society says is the normal way. And they have voices. They're disabled that have paid into the system, and their voices are not being heard. There are some that are just in a perpetual loop, and they haven't been offered the right hand or shown the right way to go to get these resources that are available. So there are, in some instances, available resources that could help, but they don't know which direction to go to, because everybody is more busy swatting at them than to offer the assistance that may be needed from one human to another. And so I'm going to keep my profile this way and keep going with who I am and how I am and see how far it goes. We're going to try to get up there to, we've all voted for politicians and got them up there, and then they end up with these fancy pretty cars and second houses and jet flights with vacations, and yet we're not really doing better here. And we're paying so many different salaries to make sure life is better here that this is just nonsense. So what we're going to do is we're going to try again. We're going to try to get the people's word heard so that we can make this life a better life for everyone, the normal everyone that is paying into the system, to keep it going, to make it better, thinking that they're going to have a safety net if they're ever disabled and get hit by, I don't know, an ocean wave and their back gets severed or broken, or they're hit in a car accident and your spine is dislocated from your cranium and you don't have a foot forward. And so there are many different stories of how the hopelessness set in. And if we could just hear those stories and the passion coming out of who they happen to, maybe we can come up with a few solutions with our minds together. So we're working on a better tomorrow. That's what we're doing. A better tomorrow for us, for those on the road, for those paying in every day and paying with their energy every single day to get taxed out of the wazoo on every single check, so that whenever they get handed their check, they can go out and spend it and get taxed on every single item that they have deemed that they wanted to spend their check on. So it's consequence, 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 consequence. And once you're paying on those items, who's that money going back to? The industries. So you're paying the government, you're putting people in office so that they speak your word, this will make life better, and this is what we see, and we're putting all these brains together, and we're bringing it to approach the brain cells that are putting it together in action so that we can see the action happening here on the ground. And that's what is happening, right? No, but that's how the system is set up to rotate.
She's off to Here Comes the Word Salad, I think. It's coming soon anyways.
I was wondering where the dog is.
She's probably either laying on the side of her, because she did show her earlier in the video. I went into it like a half hour because the start of the video was extremely boring, and I don't want to bore everybody for a half hour for her just showing curtains. And I mean, but she did show the dog. It's there, and she is really good to her dog. Yeah.
Well, hey, that's something.
She every video I've seen, and she does a feeding, I've seen her feed the dog before she ate.
Oh, well, that's good.
So yeah, that's one thing with her. She is really good with her dog that I've noticed so far, you know.
Yeah, because most of them would eat before the dog.
Right. If there's anything left, you know, she'll make sure the dog at least has something or buy it something.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. Wonder Scorpio, I would definitely be here for it when you go on that journey. That'd be cool. I wish I could. That'd be awesome. Just I wouldn't do it on the backs of other adults. I would figure out my own way before I went. Just that simple. But that's everyone's different.
And right now we're just paying them in taxes, the government, and they're creating new seats, new offices, new checks and balances. The checks and balances were supposed to go to the industry so that they don't harm the civilian population by the overload of everything. And now they've just kind of taken over. Everywhere is another commercial, another advertisement. You can't go down the road 10 foot without another advertisement. All of these things have taxes paid into it. All of these taxes are paying somebody else's salary. Is that person doing the job that you've hired them to do? If you had a business, would you keep aboard those that are not doing the job you've hired them to do? No, because they would sink your business. So what do you think is happening right now? These are not the hardest things to put together. It's like puzzle pieces. If you put the wrong puzzle pieces next to each other, then you've got to use a hammer to slam them in there together, and that's not any good. You might have come in the middle of a conversation. I'm talking about the government right now and how they're treating people. That my platform is to speak out for those that have voted and paid in and ended up being slipped through the system. It's also to help promote my life, because I definitely fell through those same cracks. But it's to show what is going on in life right here, raw and true, instead of the guesstimations about what's being reported. And this is how many people are really on the street. No, there are many more than you would think. There are food insecurity in America. Does that sound like an oxymoron to you? To me,
meanwhile, that she just won't come home from being on the road and have not. She's supposed to go and talk and all these representatives and this and that. She didn't stop nowhere. She literally went to like Michigan. Some lady was supposed to let her live in her place. I guess she was living with her. That lady was living with a boyfriend or something, and that rent was paid. She was going to let her stay there. They got into it because a Christmas bulb broke on the floor, and she was, yeah, it was a big mess. So she got into it with the lady and then just left. And not during that journey, didn't talk to one person that anybody knows. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
me, it sounds like an oxymoron that we have all of the farmland in the entire that we could hope for, that there is trees and grass growing everywhere. If plants grow there, why is there food insecurity? Why is there food shortages? Why can there not be plentiful food in a land with rich soil? This doesn't make sense. And so if you can spot these discrepancies, please speak out about them. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Everywhere, get on your platform and start talking about the things that you see that others around you may be missing, and they might just be too caught up in the rush that normal society has said is life. If you have an eye to spot the things that should be talked about, be a whistleblower, talk about it. Get on your platform, let's all start speaking about it. We don't have to go march, and let's start talking about it and overflow the FYPs with, why is this like this? Have y'all noticed this too? Okay, but are the companies making money, or are you being taxed more than one time on the same pay period? That tax that comes out at that company is going also to your government on the same money that has already been taxed. Do you call it fair? That if you now have been released the paycheck minus what they wanted to keep, what they say is necessary to environment, then why do you then pay other taxes for it? Why is the company in jacking up prices when the markets say that the people don't have these monies? So is the company losing their profit to keep the people? They're not losing all profit. Are they lowering their profit? Do they have in mind those that are raising their profit margin whenever they walk in that door? Or are they selling those people out to grasp every last dime to profit their business, their industry, their own family, their own network? Are they once again being taxed on everything coming into them? We're taxed on every single time we spend money. Are they taxed on every single dime they make of money? On every revenue that they have brought in, are they then taxed like us? Is that an equal reciprocal energy that we're all paying in industry and people to the same thing? Or are they special and all profiting? Do you see their growth while you see us going down? You can't deny what you can see, right? You can see it right before you. The homeless population, the food scarcity, it's not going down, it's going up. There are more people falling out of that working life society, missing just that 1 month of paychecks that has dropped them down there. And I've talked to them. You can go out and talk to them. They look like every other family until you notice that everything is packed in there with them. Or they're all bunked up in a place trying to share space to hold on to a last thread for their family. This should not be. They just came out of working how hard? How long? And there's not even a little safety net to catch them? But there's a safety net to catch a business that goes into bankruptcy. I'm just saying, if you want to see better, you're going to have to want better. You're going to have to stand up and speak for better. I may not be the face of it. But I'm going to get your brain turning, and maybe y'all will come up with the best face for it. But I'm going to keep shouting about it until after we start having some of these things worked out that are against the people, but for the industry. I don't even claim to want to go be a politician. I'm not studying a book about how to be a politician. Why? Because I see they're doing it wrong. The playbook is off if every politician goes in and acts like that. The playbook is off. I'm not going to study to be bad whenever I'm here to just show the light on the things that are wrong and hopefully bring enough spotlight on it that we can all make a change in it. With all your travels, have you spoke how you speak here today? I've hooked them up here. I've always been a very good example. I walk as an example of what I talk. So I don't exactly always have to do that. In some environments, it's who you are. And being in that environment with people for over a month, it shows who you are, not, I don't have to say I am this because I am this. Go back and watch the videos. I've recorded steps of the way throughout the whole 3 years. I made the entire platform be speaking just what comes to mind, being an authentic person. I'm not trying to study how to be anything but me. My heart wants the people to have a better existence. And I see that this is crap. Where I just came from, the hell I just walked through is crap.
Bradley said, where'd that comment go? What did she plant today or harvest? That would be 420. Because when she does, she gets on them. Like she's on one. It's funny.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, exactly, Bradley. Some people really do just think things just create from nothing. I mean, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So did I know the whole way that that's what I was doing? Absolutely not. Did I come out of it with the knowledge that something needs to be done? Here I am. I have some places in your area where you can donate. I am right here. It's 3 years of my platform. If you don't like that this is my window, my television screen, and that I am my own cameraman, and this platform is built on what I believe, you do not have to believe these things. You can flick the screen as easy as you got in here. This is my time donation. Yes, all that after 14 years of getting my back ready for this life where I could slow it down enough to live an existence. And I'm saying I have just done 3 years of volunteer work. Do you think that it left me to live a normal existence if I was carrying a backpack? Or do you think I was struggling while building the platform that you are speaking on right now? The one that brings awareness to those that may not see these things because life has them pinned in a chokehold between supporting their families and being able to go to these rallies to speak up for things that they think isn't a good existence. This is my stand, honey. Welcome to it. Here, whenever I need a break and I want to talk to y'all, but I can't stand up and help a customer, I have these cushions. And
Uh-oh. Yeah, yeah, Bradley. I think she retired a while ago because she had 3 back surgeries, and they were definitely legit. Like, I've seen people where they said, yeah, they have seen it was legit, and she really did have them. But she can throw on one of them huge backpacks that hikers use. Yeah, throw all that weight on, which she done said in a video it was like 60 pounds on her back, and walk all
Wow.
over the damn country and wherever, and complain here and there for, to tug on some heartstrings. And then when she does that, she brings up the donations. Then she gets a violation. But here's the thing. She'll say like she gets these violations, and then that like she feels better about asking for donations. Well, since I got this, I might as well, and there's a few of us that thinks that she's just saying it sometimes for that purpose. Exactly, Kimmy.
Mm-hmm.
If she can do that, she can work. And that's the thing. She was trying to get disability for the last 14 years. They have denied her 14 straight years.
Oh,
So
well
I'm
then,
guessing
yeah.
in her 30s, and she's still getting denied to this day.
Yeah, that tells you something right there.
Exactly. They feel like there's a job for her and she can do one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it.
it makes me a nice cushy spot where I can do it all right here and just freely speak to the people. I have nothing wrote down next to me. See that? There's no notes. It's just freely off the top of my head. We're building up to that. We're building up to that, but only because the people are the wind beneath our wings. And so I will only get to that as far as the people believe in me. Right now, it's baby steps, honey, baby steps. But I've been working on it for a while. I just didn't know that's exactly what it was built about. Go back and check out my integrity as we go. A lot of the people on here are from helping me, meeting me on the road. A lot have stumbled in and just watched it all unfold. 3 years. 3 years of time and dedication while getting off of all my pain medications after 14 years of being on them, after 14 years of spinal surgeries, 3 of them, after getting out of a wheelchair, after figuring out the walking, the balancing, when I'm going to lose every bit of feeling in my lower body from my hips down. Yeah, now I know that there's a heat flash that happens right before it's going to just lose all the feelings, so I can sit down and be secure or lean up against the wall and brace myself. Now, whenever I built this, I made a way for me to still get my word out there, me to still be myself, me to still like the things that I like and not change myself, and still stand for justice, righteousness, and the correct way to protect those that are growing up or naive or innocent. Yeah, that a way to speak out. I am self-sufficient. Kelly, you're right here.
Damn it, Bradley, you about made me spit my iced tea out when I looked up and read that comment. You're not a baby, lady. Adult steps.
Oh, I missed that.
But thank you for outing yourself. I knew it. I was just kind of waiting for you to do a stumbling block. Aw, man. Wah, wah. Bye-bye, honey. Next. No, I did not block you, Change. You haven't been in here like Kelly, so questions are going to come up. Kelly has been here for a while, and Kelly knows me from on the road. She drives a bus and has an old man and everything. I do request donations. They're donations. If you don't feel like that is something you would want to participate in, it wasn't a requirement, it's a donation. Maybe definitions are hard. They're a request, and you get to choose. It is not. I don't know what that was about. I might have to check my filtered comment requests. Do you work? I did before I broke my back. I did. Paid into the system and everything. What I did do was find out how to slow my life down, because I never got approved for the SSI or the SSDI while I was going through all the surgeries, while they were doing the spine injections, while I was in a wheelchair, while I was raising my teenagers alone, while I was running from a marriage that was turning quite ended. Oh, I can see you're only working with a few cookies. Okay, so I didn't get approved for 14 years. And your question is, have you tried for approval? Wah, wah. We're not doing this. You're not fishing me. Absolutely not. If you can't process that much, I'm not the problem. Bye-bye. Chosen. Oh my goodness. So processors in computers.
I love it when she gets mad. It's funny.
I want to know how she can walk with the back problems.
Oh, she walks fine. Like I said.
Yeah. So I can see why she was turned down.
Yeah, she walks all over the place with 60 pounds on her back for a while.
Because, yeah, exactly. With that and walking, she could work.
The only thing is, when she goes on those adventures, the dog goes with her, and the dog's getting up there in age. I just kind of feel like it's too much on her. But that's just my personal opinion, you know.
I feel sorry for that dog.
Yeah, that's the only part that I do feel bad. She's a little too old, I think, to be doing all that.
Oh, I agree.
It's a lot of walking.
Yeah. That's hard on a dog.
Yeah, it is.
They're processors. It filters the information, and then it spits out what it's supposed to. Now, if you have a broken processor, nobody else can help you. You'll have to fix the processing unit. So
Bradley said, so she wants others to break their back for her well-being. Absolutely. It's crowdfunding. It's all about the crowdfunding.
So no matter how sideways you get about somebody else's life, if your processor unit is offline, you're going to have to make a reconnection, because nobody else can do that for you. Did you try for approval? I would believe that's a step in. I didn't get approved for SSDI. She doesn't constantly go on vacation. They live on a bus, I'm telling you. It's probably the same Kelly that her husband held a gun to us. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Not sure about it. Don't care. Don't care. But Kelly is not who we were talking about here with the processing unit. Processing unit is if somebody gives you information and you take the information in and then you spit out something that information already covered, your processing unit is a little off right now. And you should probably go reboot it or replace it or teach it, maybe put up a few firewalls in case somebody's sneaking in there and messing with the processor unit. Those would be red flags if somebody came on here and was trying to speak for other people and their processing unit couldn't even discern the information that they're getting right there as they're asking it. That's a problem. And we don't need, if you're stressed out, like 7 kids, a lot stressed out. There's a lot of stressed out and running a house and doing the things and juggling how Bill's and Peter and Paul work and where to do the things and how to fix up stuff. There's a lot going along with that. It's a hard job to be a mom. It's a hard job to be a parent. It's a hard job to have 7 children to balance, along with keeping everything organized and clean and everybody at school and doing things. I don't know that that's their situation or that it's clean or not. I'm just saying if you were to, then it's a lot of freaking work. I don't know why moms don't get paid more. There should be a Social Security thing that comes off of each and every partner that this person has worked, held down the house, kept it going, and kept all the shit done while the kids were doing fine. Put back for whenever their retirement comes through, because I can guarantee you that the moms that stayed at home or the dads that stayed at home and they did not pay into the system, so they did not go out there and get a job and get a check. And so now they have nothing at the end of their sentence of when you're getting your Social Security. So they have nothing stocked back, gave everybody in that sequence of their life every bit of their energy to be the pillar of support for all of these people that came along, and they have nothing for themselves. That is the most selfless sacrifice I have ever heard of. Yep. To make sure you stay home, do the things, protect the kids, get them raised in the right way so that they're decent humans to the rest of the beings and life forms here on this earth, and not crappy fight or flight, everything you're passing on, the fight or flight to the next generation. I admire the ability to go through life knowing you will have no reciprocal whenever you are going away into your next spiritual existence of spirit alone. And then nobody has to have your back. It's pure faith. If somebody's that you had their back in life is going to catch you.
Wondering Scorpio. Yeah, she has 7 kids, and well, the one that she's actually with the one kid that she's in the yard in her broke down van. It needs a little bit of work yet. They finally got it running, but they have to do a few more things, put some seats in there, and get it, legal. And she's actually at the one daughter's, but the thing is, after a while, she kind of like wears out her welcome, I think, and she gets mad and takes off.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. You say anything she don't like? Yeah. And she'll still smile while she's ripping into it. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Kimmy showers, toilet. She has that. She showers and does all that stuff in daughter's trailer, which is only maybe 12 feet from the trailer to that van. Exactly, wondering Scorpio.
It's pure faith that you put in enough that you turned out a human that would look out for you. No, I'm good right now. Thank you. You too. Thank you. I hope you have a good time out there. I know it's the different spring.
That sounded like the son-in-law, the one that's working on her van.
I didn't get to go see the other spring yet. Takes a lot to feel like you did such a good job that you would have backup whenever it's time that you need that backup, and you can no longer use your own being to push through in quite the same manner that you used to. Yeah. And I think they're way underrated. It takes a lot to go through abuse as a kid and then know that all you want to do is protect yours. that you don't want them to taste the evil that you tasted. And then to know that you married a devil and brought them into their life. So to have to stand 10 toes down and on guard at all times. Life isn't always as cookie cutter as you'd think. Man, I need to get to writing this book more.
Winter Scorpio says the son-in-law is learning whatever it takes to rebuild a van. Yeah, she said he's a certified mechanic or something like that. So I guess the van was like in really bad shape. He had to rewire it from the rats chewing the seats and the wiring and but he's got it running anyways. There's a couple little things on the engine he has to work on, but other than that, like putting seats in it and I think he's going to move along quick on it just to get shit moving. Just saying.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Get her out of there.
Yeah. A couple more weeks, he'll be willing to pay for all the parts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. I know I would be.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm going to be making movies after I get the book wrote. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to take a break, go to the bathroom, maybe find something to munch on. Since everybody left, I can go make me a salad. I won't be in the way. Today's the weekend, and so today I'm just I don't need to help with the kids or do anything like that or be on call so that they can catch up on things and have a little bit of freedom themselves, because being parent is freaking hard. And it's cool whenever a grandparent you can trust that raised you decently can be around to take up a little slack now and then. It's also cool whenever they can go about their life and make the difference in the world now that they've graduated from the parenthood and are grandparents, so only backup parents. And we can go make that change in the world that will hopefully affect our children in this lifetime, our grandchildren in this lifetime. And they won't have to go through the uncertainty that most have already went through, and we can better align it with helping the people of the community, the people that the infrastructure was set up to make sure don't fall through these cracks. And
Kimmy, she's going to, no money, no job. How is she going to pay for insurance and gas? Like I said, it's crowdfunded.
Yeah.
I got the luxury. Wondering Scorpio says, I got the luxury of shopping across the entire USA for my potential van.
Potential van.
There you go.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. I can't wait to see your rig. I think it's going to be nice. He says, poor chat. Exactly. Yep.
And we can see it going on right now, that a lot of falling through is happening and a lot of rising is happening, but they're not happening on the same ends. Thank you so much. I do appreciate my alone time after dedicating so much time to my family, though. I'm going to be back. They kind of left me alone today, so I don't have anything to do except come on and talk to you guys and try to work out how I'm going to do this build in the van, but make it a light, rough build, because I don't have the insulation to put in the walls or anything yet. So I'm going to need to leave enough open so that as I can just put the pieces together, not close it off and deal with the winter with my bed up against an uninsulated wall. Are you? Oh, am I? I want to make changes that help the people in our government. I just would never study to be a politician because of what they stand for and what I've seen them stand for over the decades that I have now been witnessing what's coming out of these places that we're putting people higher than us and expecting them to come out with great change for us, and yet not the representation coming out. Oh,
Sounds like the chicken's ready to lay an egg again on her pillow. It laid it right in the dead center of it. I think it was this stream or the one before this one. But yeah, the chicken, because there's a rooster there that keeps ripping the feathers out of the hens' backs, and she runs them off and protects the one. The one hen is like he attacks her really bad, so that's the one that comes in and leaves her an egg every day, right in the center of her
Wow.
pillow.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Nola. Thank you so much. I don't want to be the leader of anything, actually. If you have somebody that has built their integrity and has more wisdom that you know would help on this, I would actually not want to do this. But I also, in good standing as a parent, a grandmother, cannot sit by and just let these things be. So I am going to perform the rest of my life as part of the Justice League. And so if you're not backing that and you don't want to see people that want to see good for everyone come out here, and that those that are harming others, you don't want to see them come to justice, and that you want to keep up the same charade that is going on right now where we need 200 people speaking for us but nothing on ground level getting better, then you can call it what you want to call it. I don't want a following. I want the people to have a better way of life. And I've talked to enough people to know I'm not alone in what happened to me, that I'm not the only one that has fallen through the cracks like this, and that many other reasons have fallen through the cracks, not just this one. Thank you so much, Nola. I don't know how to set up the thing that you're talking about. We'll have to do that over DM. My shoulder is feeling a lot better. If I don't go lifting and pulling on it, then it's popped back in place. I woke up yesterday with, I had been hugging this bed trying to keep the pads from falling apart and shredding. It's 3 different cushions from a couch that I've shoved in a sleeping bag, and so they separate. And so if I don't keep them from separating, then I'm on the ground in the middle of it. So I caught myself like bear hugging the cushion and woke up with a bad shoulder yesterday. But today it seems to do better. The click is still there.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hint, hint. I think she's hinting for a mattress from her followers. That's the way I take it. Like,
that's the way I take it.
Yeah. She's trying to get that bill in that, which she might have talked about that in earlier this stream. I scrolled about 30 minutes into the video because the beginning was super boring. I mean, it was real boring. So, but I think she talked about building the bench. She called it like, I think, a bench bed or something, so she can slide it out and sleep on it at night and then push it back for the day, and it kind of is like a couch. That's what she's wanting to do with it, I guess. Yeah, Kimmy, pink eye. That's exactly what she's going to get from that chicken being on her pillow.
Yeah.
Exactly, Wonder Scorpio. Society won't conform to my needs. Exactly.
Every time I open it. You hear that grinding? I don't know if you can hear it. Bella, be quiet. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. That hurts. But you can feel the grinding. It has.
Did anybody hear the grinding? I didn't. I have earbuds on, my headphones on. I didn't hear one bit of it. Did you?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't hear it.
I'm sure the chat didn't hear it either, I guess.
Just little pressure points, though, while it's in the socket. It's whenever it gets pushed out of the socket by pushing or pulling on something that is my bad days. The back is where it seems to pop out from, though. It only ever slides back. Yeah, so it's going to need to be looked at. I am kind of babying it so I can still use it because it's my right hand, and I'm right-handed. The twin is left-handed. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go get something to eat, though, and I'll be back. I'll be back. No, I'm not as good.
Here comes the smile. I'm sure it's going to be a grift.
Yeah, as Arnold Schwarzenegger on the Terminator movies. I think that's Terminator. I don't know. It's not really my genre. I did like Total Recall, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that advancements in medical treatments catch up before it gets down to that, and I can do that. Okay, well, as soon as I get a ride, right now the van still doesn't move, so I definitely could use some things that I like to eat. Right now, my daughter thinks like veggies, so veggies is like a salad. So I'm eating plenty of salad sandwiches. But I'm grateful that I'm eating, so don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good eating. Bella's got treats. Oh, wait, I want to show you her treats. I don't know if you were on here whenever I got them. See that? They're like squishy, so they don't hurt her teeth. And she loves these things. They're her favorite. Oh, I did it wrong. My bad. Oh, that's my bad shoulder. I can't do this no more. Here, eat the treat. Just eat the treat. No more jumping. I just found these. This is the first time I've ever seen this bag. I was like, I want to get her good treats, but the good ones are like $20. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And then there was this bag and they were squishy. So I'm like, oh, she's going to love that. She doesn't like the ones that look like Play-Doh and that are squishy though. She knows something. She'll do that out on the corner. Like if we have a cardboard sign and we're standing on the corner, she'll jump up for her treats like that. And we do a little trick thing.
She even got the dog begging. Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah, this pillow that I lean against, it has arms on it. So like the kids got me this pillow that's got an armchair thing so that I can just kind of lean my arm in that. Whenever it gets bad, you'll see me. I guess you won't see me. You'll see me in here and I won't be lifting it. Right now it's in the socket, so it's not very bad. It has pinches of pain that go through it, but it's not like whenever it's popped out and you try to lift it and it goes, ah! Yeah, today is not so bad. That's why I was going to try to do the bed today, but I know that that's going to push the limits of life. I still have to get it done. It's going to make life better too for my back. It's just pushing through it and doing as much as I can little by little until the accomplishment is done. I don't have to do everything all at once, but little by little, as long as I'm making strides to the goal line, I'll be there. I'll get there. Hopefully I do some good along the way and take good with me. And that way our future is looking brighter as well. Our future generations, so that we take this, this trauma that we have put on them in the form of their prosperity in this life, and we turn it around so that it can actually be something that they can see as a goal for hope. And they stop turning to the exit of reality in all of these outlets, substances, alcohol, other things that are all outlets to escape what you don't want to go through. And so if we can change the fact that there are so many that have been beat down on it, they don't believe it. If we can change the fact and make people be able to believe in something again, then we turn it around for everyone. And that is just a better goal. Yeah. If we can give hope back to people, then we take away the need for the escape. Yeah, we do. If we can make life the adrenaline that drives us forward rather than the adrenaline that steals our energy, if it's stealing your energy, then you can't possibly have enough to drive yourself forward. But if it's boosting that energy, the possibility gets reignited. And so that's what the goal is. I see a vision. Hopefully you can see my vision. If you don't, maybe something I've said in the past in the videos will be able to explain better than what I'm doing in this very moment, because it was during the circumstances that were going on. And maybe that will enlighten you to, even if your vision is different, maybe it'll spark that vision and you get on your platform and you start saying, we need to make things better. We need to be better to make this better. We need to want to see better for others, to bring the whole up. You're only as light as your anchor is, because the anchor is always on board of your vessel until it's dropped to hold you there. Well, if the anchor is dragging the bottom and it's not picked up, then won't you stand still? But if you lift that so that you can release its hold, then won't we be able to move in a direction that is more for the people and more away from everybody that already has everything they could ever need, because they were not for the people. The discrepancy shows in the balance that's going on. And I'm here just to lighten it up and tell everybody about what I see. If you don't like me, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not here for you then. You're only pulling yourself down by staying where you don't like what's going on. But this is my word. This is my platform. This is where I'm making my stand. I do every day that I do this. Every day that
Bradley says she makes me want to not quit my job. What the hell?
Sounds like just dry begging to me.
Oh, it's a lot
For
of dry
me.
begging. And she goes in
Mm-hmm.
circles with shit. Sometimes don't even make no sense. Like as you've seen in certain parts, like it's like word salad. I don't get like some of
Mm-hmm.
it. Some of it I understand and where she's going, and it's true, a few things, but
Yeah.
most of it's just
It's
trying to get
just,
them
yeah.
donos. Yeah, that's what she's after.
Yeah.
That's it. It's clear.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
I do this. I don't need to overload myself with a whole new job. Could you imagine if I could accomplish the goals that I have already set before me? I don't think what I need to do is just keep overloading myself. But one day somebody's going to come along that goes, I see this in you, and they're going to help me start up those things. And then it won't just be on me to live survival, get the word out there, videotape it, clip it, cut it, and then post it and get everybody's attention on it. Right now, I am a one-man army, a one-woman army, a one-lady army. We're not doing woman either. I worked hard to get that lady part put on my name. All this celibacy. But somebody will come along and they'll help me expand. And that's what we're waiting for. I also need a lawyer and a doctor, and I would like them to be integral ones. So I'm not going to go out doctor hopping and interviewing doctors, because that's called doctor hopping on your medical paperwork. And they write you down as a doctor hopper and label you. So what I'm doing is, if you're an integral doctor and you would like to help me figure out how to not be stuck down in bed or on the side, or just having to be in a slow state of living because of the things going on, and you think that we can come up with a process of how to fix these things and go through them, I am all ears. But I am so done with playing with the doctors who jump for the insurance companies and what the best price on which treatment is so that their pocketbook reflects that. I'm not doing that anymore. If you have an integral way forward of my medical, then please contact me. Lawyers, I do need a lawyer, because there was kind of this marriage that I was in for forever. I've posted a lot of things about that. They're up on the top of my page right now. And I never got a say in court. So the whole court thing and divorce was all done behind my back. I can't even figure out what state it was done in. And so I could use some help. Also, there's medical institution that put me in the wheelchair. We should probably check on that one too. Yeah.
Wow.
So I am on here bringing very much words to light. And it's not just any one thing, it's the whole thing. I am quite busy with how to put these things together and bring them out here as I have done. But light needs to be shown on it. When a doctor works for years to have a patient who has a knee injury, and this patient has been under their care for 10 years, but they get no injections in the knee injury. There is no path forward started, just a lifetime of being on medications. You know, this doctor has a little bit of, what's going on here going on? Yep. Yeah, but then if somebody has 3 spine surgeries, has worked their way out of a wheelchair, and I went through 7 spine injections in 1 year. That is not even legal according to the insurance, the United Insurance. Yeah. So there are things to call out and going on, and I'm just doing my due diligence to shine light on the things that need to be shined light on, and fully aware that they have more money and more power to come after me. Ooh, there's the restriction. What did I do?
Here she goes.
Oh, it says I'm directing people off of my live. Do you believe I have directed you off of my live? Or have I not? They're watching. I just said something that sparked someone to hit the restriction button, the violation button. So I'm doing a very good job. I will take that as a sign of me doing the right things in life and not the wrong things. I am aware that they will come after me. The problem is I don't have the skeletons in my closet that they do. So I am a pretty good representative, even if you go back in my past. I love this job. Let's rep God and the right way to do things, guys. Spirit is everywhere. Spirit is watching everything. And that's just the facts of the matter. I love y'all. I'm going to go have some lunch, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Oh, and I'm on restriction. So if you would like to donate, you could go right up there and touch that tab with the face of me on it. And it will bring you to my bio, which is right here on TikTok still. And then read the bio, and it will direct you where you could help and donate. I'm not, Tommy. I'm not. I'm on fire. And even if I'm not, I'm going to live in the delusion that I am and keep on going, because that's the voice inside of me says, don't stop, keep going. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I love you guys.
What'd y'all think of that? Think of her, anyways.
That was interesting. A lot of dry begging.
Oh, every video. That's the problem.
And come on, 14 turned down 14 times for disability.
Yep. She's been turned down.
There's a reason for it.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't know really how it goes. If you can only file once a year or something, I'm probably.
Let's see. You usually get turned down the first time.
Yeah,
But my
everybody.
doctor, he told me, he said, you're going to get worse. Then, you're not going to get any better. He said, get a lawyer. And then if you don't win it, you don't have to pay him. So I did, and I got right on.
Thanks, Kimmy. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I was a little nervous because I had a anxiety attack earlier. Spent all that time working on editing a video, and then at the last minute, I had trouble when I tried to export it, and lost it. Something went wrong with the audio. I was losing my mind. I called Kimmy freaking.
Well, you did great.
Hey, thanks.
You did great, brother.
I tried. I'm
and
learning.
Yeah, she was interesting.
That was my first intro I ever edited, so I'm learning. I got a lot to learn. I mean, a lot.
Oh, yeah, I bet you will.
I know.
I'm excited.
I'm glad you are. I do this for y'all. It was a little hard. I'm a little nervous yet, but I'm getting better. Like each time.
Oh, yeah. You are.
I feel better. Wondering Scorpio, thank you so much. Excellent stream, Mr. Pork. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
I am sorry, Mr. Pork. My fault.
What'd
you do now, Kimmy?
What happened to you? Kimmy, that had nothing to do with you, girl. Nothing. Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I do too.
Your script is in that file too. It just was not going there.
Oh, we love you, Kimmy. Tomorrow is K-Love.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't
Bradley
know.
said.
For losing your video. Oh, yeah. That's okay, Kimmy. I mean, I can't even blame you because, like I said, that was my first actual video that I ever tried to edit. So I could have did something
great
along the way that caused the whole thing nothing loaded of it, not 1 second, nothing. It went up in there, and then there was an arrow pointing down that said error. Now, when I clicked it and looked into it, that's what it said. It had an audio issue. How much of it? I don't know. The whole thing, I guess, because it didn't send over anything. It didn't export none of it. So we'll see. Like I said, I got a few things going on this week, but in between, I'm going to work on, maybe a short in my next video.
Yeah. So I'm ready to get you on and Kimmy on, a schedule. I enjoy both of you.
I'm a learner.
Well, I've got faith in you, and you did great.
Thanks, Warpath. I do appreciate that.
I mean it. You know me. I'm going to tell you the truth.
I hope you do.
Whether you like it or not.
That's why I rely on you, girl, because I know you'll tell me.
Yep.
Hey, if y'all ain't subbed up to Scam Slam 411 on YouTube, she's also on TikTok. She's really cool. I don't know, Kimmy, can you drop her channel by any chance?
I think
Warpath,
oh
maybe?
shoot. Well,
It's right there in the corner, Scam Slam 411. She's
I think
awesome.
I used
She's
to
been
be
in
on
awareness
her.
for years.
And then when I got my new phone, I forgot
Oh,
to
yeah.
sub up to her.
Yeah, I love Scam Slam. I watch a good bit of her videos. I loved her. I liked her. I really enjoyed her live streams.
Oh yeah, me too.
Remember, she used to use she had a camera in front of a phone. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So just how she
Yeah.
did her live streams, which a
And
lot
I
do with
love
that.
Mickey. I love Mickey Mouse's commentaries.
Oh,
She
yeah.
gets spicy.
Yeah. If you ain't subbed up to Mickey Mouse fan exposes, sub up to her. She's great.
Yeah, she is.
Yep. Kimmy just types it out in
She
the
did.
chat. You can't, Kimmy, you can't get the link.
Huh. Let me see if I can. Okay. Where is it?
Scam Slam 411. SCAMSLAM 411. She'll have it. I don't think it's called a banner. I forget what it's called. It'll say scam, and it has the Fair Use Act at the top of her. I guess the banner of her page.
Oh. Okay.
It's all pink. It's right. It's literally on the corner of the screen. Warpath, the Scam Slam. She has
Oh.
7.73 thousand subscribers.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she's doing good.
For some reason, I cannot do that while I'm up on yours and Kimmy's. But
Let
now
me
I
see if
can in the in the chat, I can.
Let me see if I can grab it real quick.
Yeah, because if I'm down in the chat, I can do it.
Oh, right here. I got it. Let me get it. Copy link.
See, I'm worthless.
No, you're not. You're a good girl.
I try to be. I love my family very much.
Oh, I love you too, Warpath.
My YouTube.
I think I got it.
Hey, all right.
I think I did.
Let's see, Wandering Spirit got it
Shit,
too, I
yeah,
think.
he's got it way before I did. Hey, thanks,
Yeah, he beat you.
Bradley. I greatly
Yeah,
appreciate that.
exactly.
Yeah, she's awesome. I like Scam Slam.
Oh, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
See, we watched about the same people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your algorithm
Yes, we
is pretty
do.
much probably
We
the
do,
same.
Rock.
Yep.
Oh, I think Kimmy got it too.
We rock. Exactly.
Yep, we do.
Yep. Yeah, Kimmy tagged her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Kimmy held the chat down. She always does. I appreciate that,
Yes.
Kimmy. Everything you do for my channel and me. Appreciate it.
Yes. Like I said, we
Bradley
are a
says,
family.
no, I just learned that. Got lucky. Well, you learned pretty quick.
Oh,
You got it in before I
Bradley
did.
got lucky.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the winner.
Yeah, he was.
Kimmy came in last. Hugs, Kimmy.
Yep. Hugs right back, Kimmy.
You and I, we think about stuff, and have you noticed that when we're talking, we'll say about the same thing at
All
the
the
same
time.
time?
Yes.
Isn't
And it's
that weird?
time. Yeah. Yeah, me and
I
you are
noticed
pretty
that.
connected. That's crazy. Because I catch it all the time. I'm like,
It's kind of scary.
yeah,
And
because
you
we
can
think,
read my mind. Well,
yeah,
and you finish my sentences.
I do.
Yeah.
I just got that connection to you, Kimmy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Bradley. I appreciate everything you do too, Bradley.
Yeah. Thanks, Bradley.
My anxiety got the best of me a little bit today. Kimmy knows because
Yeah.
she tried to calm me.
But
She did calm me down a good bit. I appreciate it. Like, because I was a mess. I called her, I'm like, Kimmy,
well,
girl, you got to help me. She did.
yeah, she's a good girl. We love her. Love her sister. I got
When do you,
lost in 2 karaoke contests before. Oh. That's scary. Yeah, Kimmy, it is. Very scary.
that's very scary. Yeah.
But whenever you get those, you can call me too. Well, of course, I can't help you through that, but I'm always here for you.
You can help me. We can collaborate on projects.
Yeah, but Kimmy knows more about that part. But
Yeah, she
anything
does.
else, I'm here for you.
Kimmy's the reason I got this far. Like, I would have been lost at the beginning because I was.
Oh,
So
I bet.
I appreciate it
Yeah.
all. I mean, I could
Well, she
eventually
loves
figure it
us.
out. I'm not like dumb, but
Yeah.
she definitely made the
Sure.
process so much faster and smoother. So, yeah, I want to thank you for all that, Kimmy. Love you too, girl.
We kind of love her.
Yeah, we both love you. You know
Love
that.
her.
I tell you every day.
Yeah.
Yep, Warpath is a great host too, 100%. I can't carry a crowd like that.
Oh, thank you, Bradley. I try.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We do try. That's all that matters, Warpath. We try.
Exactly.
We try hard.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I appreciate and everybody stopping by. Bradley, staying till the end of the stream. I appreciate it all.
Yes.
Want to thank everyone for their help and whatever. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
I love you guys.
Love you too. I'm going to try to play this outro song. It's not a video, but it's an outro. It's a song, but we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe. Is it too loud? Timmy, is that too loud?
Not for me.
The lies and deceit. I call out the tactics they try to disguise. truth collides, their games collapse, their empire shakes. I'm Mr. Pork and I expose the fakes.
I love it. Dad, I'm
Thanks.
coming. I love it.
Thanks, Warpath. I
I
appreciate
gotta,
that.
I gotta go. I love you guys.
Okay, girl. Love you too.
Have a blessed night.
You too,
I'll
girl.
call you tomorrow.
Okay, call me.
I promise.
I'm holding you to that promise, girl.
I'm Mr. Pork, tearing curtains wide, dragging the shadows into the light. Awareness rising in every word I speak, exposing the fuckery, the lies and deceit. I call out the tactics they try to disguise. No mass survives when the truth collides. Their games collapse, their empire shakes. I'm Mr. Pork and I expose the fakes. And I expose the fakes. I call out the tactics they try to disguise. No mass survives when the truth collides. Their games collapse, their empire shakes. I'm Mr. Pork.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Good night.